I recently had puja at home before Dasara, where we done a Ram puja at home. And I've called all the grandchildren home. And Sundarkanda was being recited in the house. I didn't call adults, only kids. And what I did is I printed out the pictures of the stories of Ramayana, the different characters of Ramayana, and we've asked them to color it. And such wonderful pictures they have taken up, such wonderful pictures they have drawn. And when the Sundarkanda was being read and the reciter was saying, this person's, I'm just giving you an example, leg was pulled. The kids who are like 3 years and 4 years were drawing and then laughing. So that means somewhere the culture is going into them. Somewhere without our knowledge also, we are bringing into them the stories of what is right and what is wrong, what is dharma and what is adharma. Amama, the mango tree has been cut off. Now there was no connection between the activity we were doing there and the mango tree. But somewhere an incident happened in her life a couple of months ago where the mango tree had fallen down because of some rains and all, and they had to cut off the tree, and she was just 2 years old and she was heartbroken. And in this activity that we performed, she could emotionally express herself. So every day giving them the color pencils to draw is a way of a therapy. It's a kind of therapy which helps them express themselves and lighten themselves.
So I have a doubt. So it's like we've evolved a certain bit and we've come to realize like we use crackers because of China, not because we wanted to or anything like that. It's because of trade, how it took shape, how trade between the Mughal Empire in China also enabled crackers into India, and then post 19th century it was already set up in Sivakasi. So, and we realize it, and then we still can't really stop it or get anybody else to stop it. How do we deal with it?
So first, if you've been spending 10,000, cut it down to 5,000. If you've been spending 5,000, cut it down to 3,000. Keep cutting down your consumption. That is one step. 2, change the rituals. It's no longer about burning crackers. It's about the community getting together. It's about the friends getting together. It's about the cousins getting together. It's about the friends getting together. Change the rituals. Every Diwali, the day before Diwali, what I do is I call all my sisters, my grandchildren and all. While we are putting the rangoli in front of near our portico, I give them colors and I give them a free hand to put whatever they want to put. They started from when they are almost 2 years or something. And today, the kids are from 2 years to 8 years. And the 8-year kids are doing such beautiful rangolis. The boys are doing such beautiful rangolis. So it's changing the rituals step by step by step. Let us change. Of course, protect our traditions, respect our festivals, but make it relevant to today. The idea behind Diwali is towards light, towards protecting environment, towards protecting our homes, towards removing impurities, not bringing in impurities to our environment. Let us realign Diwali. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right now it's more like, okay, let's clean our house, let's go create a mess outside. The world is not seen as a home itself, like it's seen as a garbage dumping yard.
Yes.
So we need to change that very effectively.
Yes, absolutely. Changing rituals resulting in a progressive society. We need to make ourselves relevant to today.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Pallavi.
This is Pallavi Deshpande, an event manager in Pune. I must congratulate you, and this is the first time I'm joining such a beautiful conference and amazing message given before Diwali so that it is making people aware before, because prevention before, if we have such kind of sessions, I think it is more beneficial for most of the new people. And because of your session, there were ideas which I have inputted, but in fact, we all shared so many ideas that collectively, if we start working on it, nothing like it. And for the kids, we thought that yes, it was very mostly they make greeting cards and they make clay diyas and they teach in the school. So I wanted to question you that what are the other activities that for the kids we can involve so that I understood that I used to take people to make snacks and then distribute it through their hands so that they know about sharing and caring, making dry fruit laddus and all that. So, is there anything else that we can do more involving the kids because they are going to be our future, generation? So, I thought that since you are so much expert and you have lots of ideas, maybe you can certainly, let us know more deep in it.
So what I used to do is I recently had puja at home before Dasara, where we done a Ram puja at home, and I've called all the grandchildren home, and Sundarkanda was being recited in the house. I didn't call adults, only kids. And what I did is I printed out the pictures of the stories of Ramayana, the different characters of Ramayana, and we've asked them to color it. And such wonderful pictures they have taken out, such wonderful pictures they have drawn. And when the Sundarkanda was being read, and the reciter was saying, this person's, I'm just giving you an example, leg was pulled. The kids who are like 3 years and 4 years were drawing and then laughing. So that means somewhere the culture is going into them. Somewhere without our knowledge also, we are bringing in into them the stories of what is right and what is wrong, what is dharma and what is adharma. That is one thing. Second thing is activity, imagination. I just used to give them colors and chalk pieces, and they would draw their own pictures and they would use colors and do. And then the little one came crying to me because one of the elder kid just pushed them away. I said, go away. And then she came to me and she was crying. I said, no, I was taking care of her. And then she said, Amama, the mango tree has been cut off. Now there was no connection between the activity we're doing there and the mango tree. But somewhere an incident happened in her life a couple of months ago where the mango tree had fallen down because of some rains and all, and they had to cut off the tree. And she was just 2 years old and she was heartbroken. And in this activity that we performed, she could emotionally express herself. So every day, giving them the color pencils to draw is a way of a therapy. It's a kind of therapy which helps them express themselves and lighten themselves. So yes, one is drawing, one is rangoli, one is listening to these kind of stories, characters that you can do, or you can ask them to make colors themselves.
Good afternoon, madam.
Yeah.
This is Asit Parida. Actually, I am working in engineering college as a faculty. So my question is, as a faculty, how can we help our students like this festival, Deepavali, so that we can teach our...
Where are you based?
I'm from Hyderabad, madam. I'm working in engineering college.
Do you want
engineering college,
Do you want us to do a 3-hour workshop? We can do it. We can share with them the significance, what I shared with you, the significance of Diwali and the environmental impact it's having and the alternative practices. We can do a workshop of 3 hours for free for you. Bringing in awareness is one thing you can do.
Right.
Because the impact on soil, on air, on water it's better to conserve today because tomorrow reversing it might be very difficult.
Right.
Yes. Mr. Prasad, you have a question.
Hi, my name is Prasad Jaladi. I run an organization called Suraksha from US. I live in Austin, Texas. By the way, Texas is highly polluted state, like any other place in Delhi, in India. So this is very interesting, it just not reminded me of my childhood. As a collector of chemicals from Mullapudi, Harichandra Prasad Garu's sulfuric acid company in a place called Kovur in West Godavari to the way up to how I lost in transition during our valuable tradition, so on and so forth. I did medicinal chemistry and worked in pharma industry, and I know a lot of issues with the chemicals. So this is a very valuable session for me personally also, and also for the community at large. Not many people do not understand the issues with the chemicals. We think that we are making crackers. I'm telling, being a person who made all these things in my childhood, even working in drug industry, having a knowledge of making 20 medicines, I took 180 degrees diversion from not doing that stuff anymore, because you touched one important thing, that we have Ayurvedas, everything made from plants, etc., which are natural, renewable, and organic. So this is the point of an organic chemistry. How do we bring value to our own education, balancing in a way so that we can sustainably bring in awareness to the individuals who are innocent in this game, right? So this is what I'm trying to do, and I learned a lot of things even on the traditional side, why we are doing Diwali, besides, firing crackers and other stuff. So how the other cultures also dealing, having a nice group of people here, showcasing their, personal culturals. I mean, in different parts of the India itself. So this is great, and as you guys are doing, I'm also involved in bringing awareness in schools, even in temples. I talk about Panchabhutas, where we got lost in these things. Who are we? And I'm on a mission of let's build India from within India, bringing back our own traditions, including telling them what are the main medicinal values, right from our turmeric and other things that we are using from kitchen all these centuries. So this is what we have forgotten in many homes, especially people like me. I'm running families from West. So this is my give back to the community again, because born here and worked here. And I also still remember all Indians are my brothers and sisters. So I want to work to prevent pollution at any level that is possible. And I am also empowering with a mission called ecopreneurship around the globe, at least taking care of thinking things in a different way than what my generation did. Part of problem then, now I want to be a part of a solution. Being a mentor at startup incubators on both sides of the pond. Sorry for my long rant, but this is who I am now. I am changed. I am looking for so many people to change so that we can build traditional and, of course, Panchabhuta worshipping India again without polluting our air, water, and soil, because we do not have planet B, and especially in Indian, given the international wranglings that are going on, it is better not to sell our brains to the other nations. So let's build it together from within India. Thank you.
Sir, I must share with you, Mullipudi Harishchandra Prasad Garu is my husband's grandfather.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah. I love the work you are doing. So
Yeah. And yes, we should collaborate. Vishwa does a lot of work. In addition to WishwaTalks, we're working on zero waste, trying to bring Hyderabad become a zero waste. Today Hyderabad is generating 18,000 tons of waste every day. And not probably 10 or 20% is actually getting recycled. Most of it is going into landfills. So we're doing a lot of workshops in schools. We're doing free workshops across the city. So yes, we can collaborate, and whatever you want us to do, we can discuss it.
great. Thank you so much. If I may, I forgot one more thing. I'm also a steering committee member for Texas Sustainable Business Network. Through that, I'm giving talks in small and medium companies to put everybody on the same page called sustainability, because it is a broad platform and everybody has their own play, including greenwashing, grey washing, whatever you call it. And I'm also involved. Talk is easy, but I'm also involved in innovation and entrepreneurship by bringing products to the market also. India has a big place to play around those things, including organic enzymes, to keep clean our ponds, etc. I'm looking for foundations and organizations like yourself where we can work together to make a change in every village and upwards. And we build training programs to educate or bring awareness from elementary school kid to executives, including ISO training programs, plus ESG reporting system also. So this is a 360 sustainable approach from my side whatever way we can do and move this needle any far that is possible, I'm open. Thank you.
I have two questions. One, would you know how to dispose of the chemicals out of a Diwali, since you come from a chemical background?
Well, that's a hard question to answer. Once many chemicals are dangerous, and we have no study of what level, to what extent, including the air or smoke that we generate during the burn up of those things. Everything is measured in ppms, but again, disposal, well, it's a challenging. Once we use a chemical on a metal like a copper rod for our crackers, that messes with the nature of the copper. So that is another study that we need to look into. But again, the best way is to collect the ash separately, and we need to figure out where to dump that material. Maybe for now, I think only thing is to keep it for a while, and if any organization like a scientific organization tell us what to do or how to neutralize further on, that's the only way I imagine. Otherwise, everybody is putting in soil or landfills, right? So there needs to be a lot of things to be studied, honestly, with a lot of focus on these things, because this is affecting many people's health, especially the kids. Every kid in 5 kids is a nebulizer. So Deepavali is also causing some struggle for them. That's how we are weakening the young child lungs. That's where we have to start, I believe. Thank you.
I'd also like to share that Vishwa is right now working on creating a curriculum for schools, for colleges, for apartment buildings, for maids, and videos. We are working on creating 1-minute videos on covering the impact that we are doing on soil, air, and water. We're also coming out with videos which are the solutions for it. So if anybody has ideas, if anybody wants to do videos, please feel free and you can share it with us.
I am Lavanya. I work on sustainable fashion in a small way. I just started focusing on sustainable fashion. So whenever there is a festival, Indian festival especially, I see lot of sales, lot of people shopping online, and lot of garments are getting in their wardrobes, which are not being reused. Everyone wants a new garment for every festival, which they can show in their photographs. And that is the reason I want to focus more on sustainable fashion. So, since I'm into this industry since 25 years, and I'm a fashion designing trainer, I work with Elite, Association of Lady Entrepreneurs of India, and I'm a training faculty over there, master trainer over there. So, if there is any opportunity for me to be associated with you to give free training classes on sustainable fashion, I'm happy to be a part of your team. I would be, it will be a privilege for me.
Definitely. Definitely.